Hi, this is Terri Wilson, CEO of Doing HR Differently, and this is Thursday's Tough Call. Real integrity can't be compromised. We make compromises every day. We have to. There's so many people in the world. Everyone can't have their way all the time. And for there to be order and progress, we need to make compromises for the greater good. Well, it's the same way at work. When you join a company, you buy into its vision, mission, and values. You agree to manage yourself at work within the boundaries set by the company. You agree to put your time and energy into achieving the company's goals in return for pay, benefits, and career experience. It's that simple. But what do you do when the compromises you've been making at work are now at a point where your personal values are at risk of being compromised? Well, that's your line in the sand. And the question is, will you cross it? Funny thing about that line, you usually don't think about it until something happens and you're forced to see it or to draw it. Either way, it's a decision point for you because you realize there's a departure in values that didn't exist before. And here's my personal example. I had an experience in a meeting that I'd never had before in my entire professional career. The interaction told me that I wasn't valued and the issues that I brought to the table weren't valued either. It was shocking, unprofessional, totally unacceptable, and a preview of the future, my future. My red flag went up. I chose not to address it at that moment, mostly because I was in shock, but I also needed to figure out what I wanted to do about it. I knew things had changed because there was a clear departure in values for me. I knew I was at my line, the one I won't cross for any company, because a job is a job, but my personal values and my integrity, that's my life. Was it a tough call? Yes and no. Yes, because I was really invested in the company and divesting would be hard. And no, because it was very clear that I could no longer support the company on the road it was on in the role I was in. So we parted ways. It was a great decision for me. My personal values are intact, and in fact, they're even stronger because they were tested and they won. So a few questions for you to ponder. Do your personal values and your company's values align? Are you aware of the compromises you're making for your job? Do you know where your line in the sand is? You know, the one you won't cross for a job? And what will you do when you experience a departure in values in your job? Because remember, real integrity can't be compromised.